Hello, everyone. I am Adam Ratzner, and I'm doing something today I haven't done in realistically not that long ago. But the last time I made a professional commentary video, I'm talking about with like images and overlays and GIFs and video clips and gameplay footage and all that stuff, was literally 3 years ago. Yes, you heard me, 3 years ago, because 2022 was in fact 3 years ago from now. I know it's 2025 already. Trust me, I have no idea how I made it or how we made it here either. I have no idea how we made it to 2025. I have no idea how it's not 2020 anymore. I have no, like, you get the point. The last time I made a video like this again was in 2022. I was 13 years old. I'm turning 16 later this year in summer. That is a crazy jump. But nonetheless, we are here for one reason, and that is to talk about the current state of the Chucky franchise, aka the Child's Play franchise. And I'm not here to be one of those people talking about, like, oh, Chucky's characterization sucks now. That's not at all what this video is about. This video is about, again, the current state of Child's Play, of Chucky, not just Chucky the character, but just all Chucky media in general, the current state of everything Chucky related, and how little bro basically has not been going anywhere in the past nearly 5 years. Because the last time we got like real Chucky media was like literally 2024 with the third season of the now canceled TV show, right? But the last time we got like original like Chucky media, like Chucky media, I'm not talking about collabs, I'm not talking about crossovers. I'm talking about the last time we got Chucky like in the form of either television or like in big on the big screen, in theaters. It was in 2024 when the Chucky TV series aired its third season before it just got, slammed into the ground. Unfortunately, the Chucky TV series, in case you didn't know, it did get canceled. Like, it was revealed like sometime between July and August. Like maybe like a month or two after the third season premiered, they just immediately decided to cancel a fourth season and ultimately put the show into the ground. And so the show got put into the ground, but it premiered in 2021. That's the thing. So yes, it did last from 2021 to 2024, but 2021 is the last time we got, again, like original Chucky media. And it's the last time we got like a real like new plot, like with new locations. Chucky season 3 put bro in the White House, and then they were talking about how like they're trying to set Chucky into space, and that was of course conveniently like at the time, like during the period where the show got literally slammed into the ground. They just said, hey, we're canceling the Chucky TV series. Conveniently, again, around the time where he says, I want to put Chucky in space. So if that doesn't tell you what's going on, I don't know what does. They are completely lost. The thing is, Megan, literally, like, the second Megan movie is coming out this summer. And the thing is, there's, clearly stuff going around that another Chucky movie is happening. Like, another big screen appearance is happening. Although we already know it's not going to be this year. Everyone's saying, it's happening, but it's not going to happen this year because they cannot afford to have Chucky compete with Megan. And you know what? Fine. That makes, like, actual perfect sense, Like, people are like, yeah, there's just no way Chucky would be able to do anything with the second Megan movie coming out this summer. So, you have the TV show that aired in 2021. And now the thing about the TV show is not many people liked it, like, at all, like, not even from the start. And so it had the potential to be completely mainstream, but because there was, so much backlash, even just from, like, the second episode alone, I'd say actually there were, quite a number of people who actually somewhat enjoyed the pilot. But as soon as, like, the second episode, like, deadass, the second episode of the entire series aired, like, this was still, I think, like, October 2021. At that point, everybody just, they wanted nothing to do with it. And I mean everybody except for myself. See, here's the thing about like me and my relation to the Chucky franchise, right? I used to be scared of Chucky when I was little, just like every other little kid. And you know, like I said, my 16th birthday is coming up, so that was like, that was back in my day, quote unquote. But then I got into stuff like the kill count, right? This was literally like 2018, and I remember I was watching like I forget which order, but it was like back to back. It was like Cult of Chucky and then like the original Child's Play, the kill count, the kill count videos on Cult of Chucky and Child's Play, and then I was kind of like really craving Chucky content because by then uh like I was going into I mean I would say actually it was probably like anywhere between 2018 to 2020. Like I was still the moral of the story is I was still old enough to no longer be afraid of Chucky, right? And then I started craving Chucky content. And then conveniently, that's when like a year or 2 or 3 years later, the Chucky TV series airs. And then by that point, I'm in 7th grade and I am old enough to watch Chucky entirely. So, I watched the first season literally like the year it came out, but then I kind of had that disconnect like everyone else. Not because I thought that it was bad, but I really don't know. I think I was like caught up on some YouTube stuff and I just naturally fell out of it. Again, it had nothing to do with my opinion on the series overall. I just simply never gave myself the time to sit down and watch more episodes. And so then somewhere along those lines, it was like literally no, it was December of 2023, right? So this was like I'd say around the time when the show just wrapped up its second season, and then that's when Chucky got into Dead by Daylight. Now that's pretty big, right? Chucky and Dead by Daylight. But here's the thing: that's just a collaboration with a popular asymmetrical horror game, right? That doesn't actually do anything for the Chucky brand. I mean, yes, it did introduce some more people to Chucky. I'm sure it did, 110%. But let's be real. What does that matter if you're going to introduce more people to the franchise via, Dead by Daylight, Dungeons and Dragons, Sonic the Hedgehog? I mean, whatever you want to collab with, right? Let's say like Chucky gets into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which we all know. Yeah, no, that's more obscure than Chucky getting into Fortnite. But it doesn't matter what the franchise collabs with, in my opinion, because the actual franchise itself has not been going anywhere. That was, again, the whole point of this video. Yes, they made the collab with Dead by Daylight, but really, now they only have the TV series, and I mean, they don't even really have that anymore because it literally got canceled. So now the last time they had a movie was in 2017 with Cult of Chucky. So let me get this straight: they haven't made a actual Chucky film since 2017. Keep in mind that was nearly 10 years ago, and I've never really been a fan of Cult of Chucky. I haven't watched the actual movie, just like how I haven't watched really any Chucky movies yet. But I've seen an equal amount of clips of it on YouTube as I have for Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, Curse of Chucky. They sound very similar, but they're indeed two separate films. And I can definitely say that I just overall enjoy Curse of Chucky more because of things like the soundtrack and then Chucky's ugly design. I think it's very iconic. I think it, people are saying, oh, it's so ugly. Well, I think, Chucky should be ugly. I think that definitely, helps certify him more, just in general. And DVD Chucky, I mean, people are saying he's ugly, yeah, but, still not scary when you have other killers in the game that can, cause blackouts and hide in lockers. And when you have killers in the game that are 10 feet taller than him, really just making Chucky look less and less important over the years. I mean, you got a TV show that's quite literally dead and that never got good, that never had a good reputation, right? It doesn't matter what I thought of it. I enjoyed it, but who am I, right? I'm just a 15-year-old kid making YouTube videos in his bedroom while still, attending school and stuff. And I'm popular by no means. But, and then you have the DVD collab. And, that's the thing. Those are, the only things that have happened for Chucky, for the entire franchise in the past nearly half a decade.